You have been a very bad child.
I disagree.
Stay in here until you learn to behave.
But what about food? But what about water? It's inhumane.
You're not my real child, so I don't care if you stay in here forever.
Wow, so we're taking things immediately to a place of personal insults and neglect. Hello, my sweet angel pals. I'm so glad that you're here because the door is locked and I think that my new stepdad might be evil. And before anyone accuses me of step-parent slander, did you hear what he just said? That I am not his real child? Who even says that? I'ma do it. I'ma jump.
How did you escape?
The open window.
You are in so much trouble when I catch you.
Uh-oh, he's trying to flex out of his special jammies. Hey, where are we panning? Freedom. Okay, everyone be quiet. We don't want to disturb my stepdad while he's working out his anger through yard work. Yeah, good, you show that lawn who's boss. I'll just be up here, leaping through the flower boxes. Because there is no way I'm staying trapped in that bedroom. Locking me in my room when I haven't done anything wrong and hey, what happened to my house? I'm not saying I'm the most observant person, but there is no way that my living room used to look like this. Like, I would definitely remember the floating saws. I might not be able to draw the room from memory, but I would remember the power tools, that's what I'm saying. I think this is why my evil stepdad locked me in my room. I think he doesn't want me to know that he's taking over the entire house. I gotta tell my mom. This man moved into our house less than a week ago and immediately he thinks he owns the place. And I am trying to get along. I'm trying to build a relationship here, but if he doesn't start acting right, I'm gonna have to tell my mom how mean he's being to me. But maybe we should have a little conversation first. Yeah, hey, Daryl? No, I'm not calling you Dad. You and me, we need to have a chat. Oh my gosh, did you flood the entire garage? You're a dum-dum, Daryl. What's happened here? It's a hazard. Look, now you've created an unsafe home environment for the children. Is that what you wanted? Don't go thinking you can blame this on me, Daryl. I am telling my mother the second she gets home. I mean, if there's a home for her to come home to, by the time Daryl's done with the joint, there might just be a smoking pile of ashes. I need to protect our home from Daryl and his frankly shoddy DIY skills. Who knows what other home improvement projects he might use to try to terrorize me. Yeah, I'm gonna need to ask for some help here. My pals, have you ever had to deal with a difficult step-parent? Do you have any advice for me? I am now soliciting and accepting evil step-parent advice in the comments section. As for me, I'm not sure what to do, so might just hide in the vent. Ah yes, the vent. My evil stepfather knows nothing about me, so he will not know about my penchants for vents. The perfect place to hide. He'll never find me here. Okay, plot twist, he has immediately found me here. The word's gotten out, the vents are no longer safe. And what on earth is he doing with all these mowers? Dang, alright, yard work is really ramped up. Is all of this strictly necessary? I know it's a bit of a stereotype that dads are always obsessed with the lawn, but I think that my stepdad is genuinely obsessed with the lawn. He doesn't want to see a single blade of grass out of place, and he will employ every single lawnmower and also some like giant scissors, apparently, in order to make that happen. Look, on the upside, at least my stepdad hasn't ruined the lawn. Except, what is this giant barbecue doing? Why is it surrounded by lava? Mom is not gonna like this. Oh my gosh, he's torn up half the lawn to make room for all of his floating cheeseburger patties. Is nothing sacred anymore? I thought at least that I could rely on the relationship between a father, step, or otherwise, and his lawn. It's a sacred bond. You can't just destroy the lawn. If Mom gets home and she's impressed with the fact that he made dinner, I swear I am going to scream. I just gotta get to the phone. I gotta call Mom. Looks like the coast is clear.
I've got you now.
Corporal punishment! Why did he kick me with his kitten heels? No, not the bars! How am I gonna get out of here? Don't give up hope, Holly. You're right, inner monologue. I can't give up hope. Not while there's a hidden button in this room. I mean, barely hidden at all, but that's not the point. Let's just press that and... a secret exit. A certain evil stepfather's gonna be feeling mighty silly that they didn't disable the secret exit. What a fool. You don't deserve my mother. Okay, time to see what kind of terrifying DIY projects have been happening in the attic. Oh, okay, so lasers. That's a good start. Bit dangerous when you got kids in the house, but that's fine. Not like my stepdad has ever really cared before. Just ignore the spike pit. That was actually already there. But the lasers, I believe he has added to try to prevent me from reaching the phone. Not gonna happen, Daryl. I'm determined. Now, I think I know what my stepdad is really afraid of, and it's not lasers. Perhaps I should be scared of the lasers. No, what my stepdad is really afraid of is open communication between me and my mother. My evil stepdad knows that as soon as I get to the phone and I tell my mom what he's been doing, what he's been saying, the whole kicking me in the butt with a kitten heel business, then it's game over for him. It's curtains. You're getting kicked out on your butt, buddy. Hey, what's that weird sound? Uh-oh. I know he's threatened to mow me down before, but he wouldn't seriously mow a child like a lawn. Do I look like a weed to you? I know it might be easy to mistake me for a graceful blade of grass, but this is actually very dangerous. Oh, thank goodness I escaped. That's it, I'm seeking safety in the hole. What has he done to the basement? The horrors just continue. Mom wanted to turn the basement into a craft room, you know, somewhere to keep her loom. Not an evil lair full of descending spikies. What's even the point of all of this? You got globes conducting electricity for no apparent reason. I don't know what Daryl's doing down here, but I feel like it's gotta be illegal. Basically, the only positive thing I can say about Daryl at this point is you gotta admit he's got work ethic. The fact that he was able to convert the entire basement into an evil lair without my mom or I noticing in like the week that he's been in this house, like, it's pretty impressive. Not impressive enough to stop me from dobbing him into my mother and possibly the authorities, depending on what else I find down here. Because I truly don't know what he's up to. Like, I don't want to give Daryl too much credit. Like, I don't want to say that he's an evil genius or something. He might just be a regular evil stepdad. Like, is it an evil lair? Is he planning world domination? Or is it more likely that he's just got into, like, Bitcoin mining or something weird? Maybe he's just got a thing for hydraulic platforms. He just loves watching them go up and down. He likes the trappings of an evil lair. That's why he's got these giant gears on the walls that, like, don't actually appear to be attached to anything or, like, doing anything. They're just spinning, just looking cool. What you got here, Daryl? Oh, okay. Interesting. That was actually a bit fun. Guess Daryl has been having some good times down here in the basement. I just want to know what he's been doing down here. It seems like he's working on something. Is he building something? Do you have any ideas what he might be doing? Let me know in the comment section if you think that my evil stepdad is working on something down here. What do you think he's working on? Maybe we gotta jump down the next mystery hole to find out. Oh, whoa, I don't even know what part of the house this is meant to be. I think this is my mom's crocheting project. The giant pit of green goo, all of that is new. He's really leaving his tools everywhere. Good thing that I am here to clean up. Oh good, another hole in the line of descending holes. Well, I will venture below to find out what my evil stepdad is up to, because I think that there is more to this story. I think he's building something down here. Something that he doesn't want me to know about. Something that he doesn't want my mom to know about. I think he was worried I would find out. I think he was worried I would expose his secret. I'm gonna need a show of hands. If you think that my stepdad is up to something truly evil, then please give this video a thumbs up. Personally, I've been suspicious for a while, but I don't have any hard evidence yet. I need to find something definitive. Obviously, I can just tell my mom about the mean things that he said to me. I'm pretty sure that she's going to believe me. But if I'm gonna, like, dob him into the police, if he's doing something illegal, I'm probably gonna need something more than just a hunch. Obviously, I will show them all of the thumbs ups, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Fortunately, my stepdad is about as smart as he is kind, so I have a feeling I'll find some evidence pretty soon. For example, what on earth is going on over here? It's a bit hard to see, but whatever is happening up ahead there is certainly giving evil lab. If I know anything about an evil lab, it's that that's where you do your evil experiments. And if I had an evil lab, I would be trying pretty hard to protect it from prying eyes. You know, I might install some rotating spikes, some sort of rotating spike system. That would probably do it. And a stepchild less determined than me might give up at this point, but I need to protect my mother. Ooh, okay, more obstacles, more rotating spikes. My stepdad really does not want me to see what's happening. How am I supposed to get... Oh no, the platform's coming. I just gotta hop on this and hopefully it'll take me over to safety. Just gotta keep a cool head about me. Don't want to jump too early, might fall victim to the spikes. What could he be doing over there? What could he be making? Oh, lasers! He really doesn't want anyone to find out. Oh no! That's alright, I'm like a cat. I got 9 lives. That's right, stepfather. Nothing can stop me, not even death. Bet you weren't expecting that. Sure you weren't thinking you'd be outsmarted by your own stepchild. Ooh, okay, well, this is different. A new and interesting obstacle for me to overcome. It's a good effort, but it's not gonna stop me. Not before I get to the bottom of this mystery. But as we reach our dramatic conclusion, it's time to reflect on some important questions. Was my stepfather born evil, or did he become evil? What mysteries lie inside his soul? And hey, is that my evil robotic stepmother? That's a plot twist. What is my robotic stepmother doing in this basement? Unless my evil stepfather built her. That's a bit disturbing. I hope he's not trying to replace my mother with a robot. Oh, that would be evil. Anyway, I'm just throwing a bunch of switches. I'm not actually sure what's gonna happen, but they just look so pressable. Hey, what's a glowing ball like you doing in a place like this? Zappy. I feel a bit weird. And hey, am I levitating? That's a weird one. I don't think I could levitate before. I certainly don't remember having levitated before. I think that glowing ball might have given me special powers. But are they the special powers necessary to defeat my stepdad? I guess we're about to find out.
You have destroyed my creation for the last time.
I what?
I've had it.
You'll never replace my mom.
This should be good.
Yeah, it will be good when you get out of my house. Okay, I've lost all patience. I am going to a place of Thor. I am sick to death of your nonsense, and I hope that you enjoy repeated laser bolts in the guts. And don't you dare think that laser bolts are going to be the only consequence. Oh, I am still telling my mother. And also, oh my gosh, she's making fire. Actually, such a terrible example to be setting to children in the house. Like, you don't get your way, and then suddenly you just turn into a tornado of fire. So immature. All right, Daryl, any last words?
Maybe I should have been a better father.
You're not my father.
But it's too late for regrets. The plan is already done.
What plan?
Nobody can stand in her way now.
What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Was Frankenstein killed by his monster?
He is no longer of use. Soon this whole world will be under my rule. No staying past 8 p.m. No snacks. You can try and stop me if you can catch me. Ha ha ha.
Well, that didn't sound good. Okay, this is going to be a difficult one to explain to Mom. Do you want the good news or the bad news? I guess the good news is Daryl's not going to be bothering us anymore. The bad news is that I may have unleashed a robotic stepmom bent on world domination into the wild. Oh, but more good news, I can fly now, so that's kind of a sleigh. And I made it to the outside. Time to go, Mom.